Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Stupid. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
It's official. I'm about to move up, probably on the next pay cycle.
That's
So
what I'm
that's
talking
what's gonna
about.
happen. Hell
That's what I
yeah.
like. That's what I like for real.
Yeah.
Congrats. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the full disclosure. Um, the voice chat is in on my stream now. So, huh?
Nothing, nothing.
Don't be saying nothing crazy.
Come on, you gonna invite me to the chat knowing I'm gonna say something crazy.
Yeah, but don't be dropping those
Got it.
bombs in here. Let me cut you down in here, at least on the stream. So, won't be hearing too much. Just need to hear enough to know that you're there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can hear me where? Like you got me pulled up on YouTube? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying yeah. Matter of fact, can you pull me up on YouTube to see how I sound to see if I'm clear? See if I'm clear. Yeah. In my announcements. No, it's in my streams. Yeah, I bet 'cause I don't got anything. These, do I sound choppy? Do I sound choppy? You don't hear me at all on stream? Of course. Of course you gonna hear that. So, I like what? Man said I just started YouTube. You was in there yesterday, were you not? I don't know. Second game title. Please don't. Please don't. Don't be knocking nothing else over. See, what can I do here? What's up, Jay? Welcome in. audio bit rate is low. So I will have to change that later on. But I hope everybody was having a good Wednesday. Jay, I joined this K and damn this K Discord and a bit running my mouth and another PT track. All right, no problem, no problem. Um, do I sound clear? Do I sound good? Right? Like, is it not? It's not choppy or anything, right? Chris, good to hear. All right, let's get started. Okay, thank you, Bars. Okay, so with the music playing, is it louder than me or what? Like, or do it sound good? Ain't hearing any music right now. Like, do you hear it now? Cause I know it paused for a little bit. I know it paused for a little bit. Okay, so am I louder than the game, or is the game like too? Okay, I want to be louder than the game, but it's the like, can you still hear the game though? Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, bet. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do normal. We gonna hit the thing off right, shout.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
All right, Jay. So I'm not gonna make a woman character this time. Hold on, wait. Let's see. Wait. First, let's see. Oh man. All right. Let me see. Okay. God, dog. Let me do skin color. Let me see. Dirty. That ain't gonna work. Well, let's do this. Do him on a face I can get him to have. Okay. I guess I'll do that. I'm gonna stick with this hairstyle. Okay. Facial hair. Let's see. Go full beard. Yup. See about the eyebrows. I like them wild like that. Hair color. I can do that right there. I think that look good. Definitely don't want the old man hairstyle. I do that. Thank you, Nightbot. PG. Open world PG. Got a lot of got magic and shit in here. I think I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Okay. Technical, set traps, firearm, one-handed blades. I think I'm gonna go with magic. I always go with magic. I love magic. Okay. Wait. Only got one? Damage, magic one. So that increases the power of spells. Maximum MP spell duration. Accuracy, endurance. Got one? Okay. Hold on. Science.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Greenblood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Wait.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
I would be up for that. A little last-minute training couldn't hurt.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
shit. What the hell am I shooting at?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Let's go say bye to me mom.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering.
I am so sorry. 1 second, please.
Son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Condition my mama got. The hell?
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I
Forgot
could
what
to
the first one
persuade,
was. It was like
nothing came of it.
warrior,
Parliamenting fatigues
then
me.
magic, and then
But this
something
is your
else.
domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
So I know so far that I'm supposed to only have like 2 Uh, we can have up to 3 in a party, but right now I just got him. Um, so, but there will be others that
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Telemay and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Oh, buddy. That's what it looked like in the 17th century, though. Shit. Yeah. Like in a like a loop. It's on the outside, and then they did already. Unless I killed them. Ooh, I can pick this up. Oh. Torn diary. Shit over there. So bad. Not so bad. I'll say, what the other one at? I get all his stuff. I don't want that hat though. You keep that hat. Well, I'll keep it. I'll just sell it or something. You got something up in here? What about who? Is it back here? Yeah. Oh. So. Coming up on stuff and I ain't even briefcase. That's all I have. Hey, but I can go right here though. Yeah, I can go right here. Go right here real quick. Talk to you, player. How was your day,
Good
Jay?
day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teer Fradee on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother
Still
Cardinal
like staying in
Cornelia
the
would
same
be
spot,
enchanted to
like
work
in the
with you
same state.
and your cousin in the future.
Oh, okay.
I only
Oh,
regret
okay.
that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more
Oh,
about it,
trust me.
and perhaps I can take care of your
I,
problem before
I
my
know.
departure.
Very well. A
So
small
I can't
group
wait when
of
I get my
dangerous
damn house,
heretics
boy.
has found refuge in Serene.
Listen,
We know
I'ma
that your
die in that
uncle
house.
tolerates
You
the
hear me?
presence of all pagans in your mystic halls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you
It's
would
a spot
arrest
for
them
right now.
and deliver
Yeah.
them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his
So
blessing.
I
But it
guess
would
what I
take
want to
time.
know is,
Far too much time. For according to
do
our
you know what
sources,
state
these fugitives
you
have
want to
already made
have your house
contact
in?
with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that
So you would pretty much
dissensions have appeared recently in your
just
nation.
rent out one house
Ah,
and
you must certainly be
keep
speaking
one
about
house.
the debates that have divided the Ordo
Okay.
Luminis
Okay.
and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties.
But so when
We
you do that,
appreciate
how
as
do you
well the
handle all
welcome
of
that
the
your uncle gave to our missionaries.
like the
Thanks
maintenance?
to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How's Thélème faring on Teer Fradee?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the
So they'll take their $300 out of their rent if you don't want to just send them the $300 to pay for the air conditioner, or if you don't have like a reserve. And so that's how they manage it, whatever. So whenever anything happens, the tenant who's in the house contacts that company. They don't contact you directly. I know some people, if I lived in the same state, then I wouldn't have a company. No, I probably would still have a company, but if I lived in the same city, I would not have a company. I just manage it myself. But that's how you do it. The goal most of the time though is whatever your mortgage is, your tenants should be paying more than what the mortgage is for the house, and also more than, or at least covering the cost of your fees for the company that's going to manage your property. So that way you're technically not really paying any extra. So your mortgage is covered, your tenant stuff is covered, and you're pretty much just sitting on the house for the most part and paying it off. Airbnb, and a lot of times they'll cover a year's mortgage after a couple of months renting their house out into Airbnb. And so they'll pay off their house sometimes faster that way.
My bad, y'all. I don't understand what just happened with my shit, but I'm trying to
Yeah, I just see a black screen.
yeah,
But
that'll piss me off. just, just that damn quick. This thing'll piss me off. Because like what? Like what are you doing? I don't know if I need to optimize this with NVIDIA. Let me see real quick. Boy, here's what I need to optimize. Alright, I'm sorry, you guys. Let me see if we can come on back to it. 'Cause I was in the middle of a conversation with this man. Ah, hell. Man, I ain't about to do all that. I want to go back here and talk to these people. Damn.
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining
Hey,
to
he
me
got
why
a
you
whole
refused to honor
wingworm
the
on
orders
his
agreed
eye.
upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them.
Oh, wow.
Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Let's see if this gonna work.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master.
Damn.
Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
All good. I pick and chose my skills.
To my help, and death to the others! To my health, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink the potion. Careful, Greenblood. You're wounded.
Hit it. I was trying to do my potions. What?
He was like, nah, you ain't doing no potions today.
Merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
I was about to sun me. What? Damn, first. I should have just did everything else and then went to him. But let's go.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Come here, my beauties. Come here, my beauties.
Move away! Merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this. To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Notify. Oh, okay. I still gotta do that. Okay. I still gotta notify him of my departure.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teer Fradee on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Panache.
Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
Yeah.
We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of
You only
all
see number
pagans
dudes in
within the
here.
city
What?
walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver
all
them
just
to
looking
our
like-
guard.
Heresy is not a crime in
They
Serene.
wearing the same
You do know
thing.
that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time.
Right, exactly.
Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Alright, yeah.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Sade. Okay, gotta find the smuggler. But first, let's go this way. Some soft boots. In there. Damn. Feels bad, man.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named
Okay,
legate.
so I guess I'll stand on
Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as
Call it
yourself.
the
But you
whole
will bring honor upon your family and the
system
congregation. Of that I'm certain.
of
I
power,
thank you,
or
Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our
let's
departure.
go
for
Lord
Teer Fradee.
decide,
My cousin
then
Constantine is about to take
I don't know
office
who
as
he
governor
is,
of
but
New
Your
Serene, and I'm
Excellency.
accompanying
I
you.
thought that
I
was
had no
like
idea
for,
you would be leaving so quickly.
you know,
What a
like
shame.
people,
I had
like for like
thought-
the kings
Well,
and
then, that is a pity.
the
Have
you
a
know
pleasant
princes,
voyage. A brilliant
princess, the
future awaits
queen,
you.
and stuff
They
like
say
that.
that it
I
is
didn't
a
know
marvelous
that was
island.
like well around
Please
it for
convey to your cousin my
like the
congratulations
governor
and
of
sincere
you
wishes
know
for
the whole
success.
kingdom or
You seem
whatever.
slightly hesitant. Please tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has
Oh.
been sowing trouble in Serene.
That's what it is.
A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Something of the merchants.
Could you
and
give me
shit.
your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Sade. See who. Jesus. So when y'all supposed to move? They're like in 2 weeks, ain't it? In a few days. Y'all gotta hurry up.
Come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours. But what you... Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little vial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor
Said the last
isn't
thing
the
we packed
only
in is
ailment
this
causing you
PlayStation.
to suffer.
Okay.
Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known
Y'all
that
got
those in
movers.
top health resist the Malachor best of
No.
all.
You gonna do it by yourself?
Don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if...
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course.
I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
Okay, just a moment.
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Exactly where his card at too.
To my help! And death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Gotta get that loot. Get that letter from the servant. Letter from the servant. Get that loot. Oh, gotta pick it up. Alright then, but let's go.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings. Are your boots worn through?
What the hell? Is your boots worn through?
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Teer Fradee as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah,
Asking
but
Kurt.
you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
This piece of shit. Okay.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malachor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I got your goodbye. There's a... Oh shit, let me get in this barrel. Alright.
Locked.
Damn.
Locked.
Damn. Some shit back here? Nope. Put your ass in here. There you go, piece of shit.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
Oh, you don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Pick the shit right. No. I can't lock pick for shit yet. At least want to be able to do that before I leave here. Yeah, they got some good shit that I can take.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd. I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
I should be able to prepare them myself. Just need to gather the ingredients.
Are your boots worn through? Is your head... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Need some potion sharded. I hope you got some. Healing potion? Yep, that's it. How much is it? It's money I only got. I got 150. Alright. Boom. I got all of them.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright. Let's go.
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Yes, here they are.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept his word. I hope these are good ones.
The colour looks like it should. Not like those others.
Well then. Since you want us to go, then we'll be going. Come on, everyone!
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Tell him the good news, but
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir.
you sure do.
I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Get up here. Oh. Wait a minute.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Decided.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Teer Fradee. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Ooh. Level 2. So Mr. Boatman, I do have to get on the boat. To get on the banana boat. By the way, just want to let you guys know, chat, that I call everything in regards to a boat a banana boat. Yep, that's my thing. There's the Capitan. El Capitan.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
Talking about?
You man,
What
carry
are you
that
talking
properly.
about?
That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Excuse me?
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning.
Who'd you left?
I need to find him before departure.
I hope
Oh,
nothing's
okay.
happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation.
Thank you for the suggestion.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I
I figured
I doubt that
I could
Jonas
just
was
go
ever
ahead
to
and
fancy
play it
drink.
on stream
And it's been 2 days since
on
last I was
YouTube.
seen.
So
I fear something bad has happened to him.
this would be my
May I ask,
first
do you hear
story
anything? Could you report it to me?
game
I'd
that
like
I
to set
play
sail
on
with a
YouTube.
clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Teer Fradee. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
Let's go. Constantine. Should I just go in here? Wait, he's still got a question mark. Yo. Okay, hold on. Exclamation point.
Sir,
no question
you
mark.
still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot...
Have no fear.
I'm still without...
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Naughts have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
There. So one. This right here though. Yeah. The temper with the investigate the boom. Oh, they were better. This way. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Oh.
I've seen a...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. but I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you
I
are.
never portrayed
How about
any
your
of them for
freedom in
free.
exchange for
Like,
your
what?
loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Yeah. But how many?
I don't have the key. Locked.
Damn key. See me? That's crazy. How the hell they let me sneak past them like that? Boy.
To my help, and death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Careful, Greenblood. You're wounded.
I wasn't supposed to go in there. Sorry. So, let me go back out. Let me find a way to get this key. Let me see, let me see, let me see.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Very well. I'm going.
Oh. Where in the Sam, Dick, and Harry am I going to find some clothes? Take my ass upstairs. Yeah. Damn.
Damnation, we've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teer Fradee, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teer Fradee is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text
Talk
has
like that.
cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay. Wait.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of
the disciples.
With the discovery, we wanted to...
And?
Teer Fradee. But the text that we discovered was radical.
In the original text, he speaks of...
It was written...
I understand. This voice...
The sacred...
Yes, yes. This does have a deep storyline. Absolutely.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts
I like
of St.
RPGs
Lucius.
that has like a deep storyline, like a real good one too.
Text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Okay.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
That's sort of blessing. It ain't about it down. Talking about like right here. Uh, this is like a 17th century. It's back up here. Okay. Uh, okay, so Jay, you've been looking. Yeah. It kind of do, but you know this is dealing. I'm dealing with mages and stuff on here. Okay, so Jay, you know I asked you this on every game that I play that you watch. Ooh, is somebody in here? Um, so what is your take on what you've seen so far?
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Search, but I did. I don't know how many endings there are. Um, yes. I think based on the choices that they give me, there may be like maybe a couple, maybe possibly. Get the good ending with me trying to make the best choices I can, you know, while I'm playing, and then there's the endings, of course, that you, if you were to make um like uh like the bad choices in here, you know. So so far I'm enjoying it.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Lord decided. Oh,
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a
listening.
recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
stopping
Without a
point
doubt.
is going
And
to
that's why
be
these
once
poor
we
people are
board the
begging you to
ship.
offer them
So I'm
asylum.
trying to do everything I
willing.
can
Where are they to be
in this
found at
area.
this time?
At the port of Serene.
Do all these
They
like
were
these
hoping to
side
stow
missions and
away
stuff like
discreetly
that.
on a vessel to our
So when
side.
I board the
Very well.
ship,
I shall send an
we
escort
could just
immediately
start
to take
with,
them
you know,
somewhere
like
safe.
chapter 2, the new city.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Lord,
We owe you our lives.
Oh, okay,
We
good.
are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Smuggler. Uh, keep the free this guy.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Okay. The team. Shit, I need to find that little boy. I mean, shit. I don't even know how this shit got like this. I don't know. Ooh. Golly. So, the bananas boat. I'm getting down. What he say? That way. Got 2 things left to do. Talk to you real quick, young blood.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Teer Fradee? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Okay.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Shit. But it's not giving me nothing to open up the attributes and shit. Or the talents. Oh. The next point will be when I'm level 5. Ah, hell. Do this. This way. Take off this shit first. There we go. I got a sailor's coat. Let's go.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
It does.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Some freaking clothes. Change. Sailor's coat. Yeah. Damn boots. Soft boots. Sailor's coat. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Wait a minute. What's up, everybody?
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night you disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Back to the tavern.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Sound of things. Don't nobody need to be drunk. Yeah. Nobody needs to be drunk. Okay. Oh shit. Wait. Okay. I need to make some potions. Some sleeping shit. What's this shit called? Is it sweetness? No. Is it haze? It is. Okay. Here's haze. I need some whatever this shit called. Go ahead and buy that shit. Put them up. Yeah. Shit.
You'll find all you need in our... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Let's see. Do you have...
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
screen. That's what I was trying. That's what I needed to make. Yeah.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Hey, let me go down and fix that shit, because I ain't paying for nothing.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Does it? They'll check out. They got one chair.
Then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off
The
with
tender
ya.
sauce.
Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you real quick, brother.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Said it already, guys. Please do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Might
I
I
really
help you, sir?
appreciate it.
I would like to
Thank
have a
you.
word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Enter. Oh. Sure. Okay.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Man, she pale.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men
Shit, too
escorted
damn
him
right.
from the tavern using force.
Oh, she pale.
If he had joined your husband willingly,
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
these witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Detailed and tedious this shit is. I thought I was getting like closer. I mean, I am getting closer to finishing these side quests before I go find my cousin, because I know exactly where my cousin is. But God dog. Find my cousin yet. I still need to get my captain contraband stuff on the damn ship.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without
Have no fear. I will bring
I
him
don't
back
want
in
to say
time to
every
make our
chapter
scheduled
do
departure.
take place at a different
Is everything
location.
ready?
I'm still without news of my
but
cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
this chapter is just
I
only
spoke
taking
with a
place
woman
right
who
here.
told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken.
I think once we leave this part,
Her son is
everything
sea
else
gifted.
will be like
His parents were required to give him up to honor the
going
terms of
every
the
which way.
contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
Do a lot of
A
traveling.
commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Naughts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naught. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naught?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Like before you gon' if I do it, if I get to it tonight, because I don't know. I don't know. Depending on how much longer you gonna be chilling. I may get to it tonight, or I may just wait until tomorrow. Ooh. No, probably not. Let's see.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Be in the other workforce then. See what this one right. It's sad though.
Any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Oh, shebang. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. Here it is.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
There we go. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, can I open it? No. Bit. Say shit to me. Pick this shit too. This is sick, man. Oh. Got hit it out of the way. So now all I gotta do is cool question.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade.
So Jay,
we need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship.
The beta
Since
testing
time
for
immemorial, there's always
if
been
sun
a certain
sets pretty much was
pay for
like
the
over
services of the
today or
Children
tonight or
born on
whatever.
their ships
So,
belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But
I
certain
guess
contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in
it's just going
exchange.
to be
From
this
time to time,
game
the congregation
and
has passed such accord.
back the good
Certain
old
noble
ones here.
families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance.
I have an interview
Do you mean he would
that
have
I'll be
offered up his
doing on
own
Twitch
son in exchange for
at
wealth?
5
Well, he
p.m.
probably did it
Saturday.
before the birth of the child,
Somebody's
and
interviewing
regretted
me.
it
My
afterwards.
first interview
But
ever.
that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy
Look out
back
for
to the
that. I'll
North
be
as
posting
quickly as
information on
possible.
that on the Discord.
Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly.
It's gonna be on
Our
their
nation
channel,
could feel
not
it
mine.
in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This document mentions another property, a warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Keep doing that shit. Yeah,
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
If you want this shit,
Sir
you
Desade,
get on.
what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've
No.
got him back,
No.
and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nauts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nauts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Get your ass the fuck up out of here. Shit, I want that ass whoop. What's back here? Damn.
Locked.
Hey. Jonas?
Who are you?
My name is Fradee. I
Yeah,
am
that
legate
man
of the
talking like that. Who are
congregation.
you?
Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
I didn't have the key. I could have just used that to blew my ass in there. And that's some shit. Cook. Fine, cook. What's that?
Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Is this right here?
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you reach New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Oh. They fool over here hacking and shit.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Expedition.
It's not possible just now. It's not possible just now. It's blocked.
So I think I'm stubborn. Actually. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We may come back tomorrow or it'll be maybe Friday. I'll be back with GreedFall. Um, again, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you for everybody that came through, chatted, liked, and subscribed to the channel. I will see you guys next time. Until then, I'm